Thank you for joining me for another unboxing video. And again, some more budget store finds. And today, it's Dark Stories. There's two versions of this. It's edition 1 and edition 2. So it's Dark Stories and Dark Stories 2. And we'll start off with Dark Stories 1. So Dark Stories, it's 50 Twisted Tales from Real Crime Cases. From Z-Man Games, Real Crime Edition. Flip it to the back. They're cryptic, they're morbid, they're dark stories. 50 brand new twisted mysteries that will chill you to the bone. The spookiest part is that this is the Real Crime Edition. The stories are true. Each of these tales is as real as the blood that pulses through your veins. Murders, crimes, check. Tragic, unfortunate, macabre deaths, check. If we haven't already scared you away, then it's time to solve the mysteries within. Ask questions, make guesses, and puzzle over these bizarre and unfortunate sequences as you reconstruct them piece by piece. Prepare to be creeped out. Dark Stories is also on Facebook. Okay, we got Z-Man Games, came out in 2009. It's for 2 or more players, age 13 and up. It can take between 2 minutes to 222 minutes. It's a huge difference, if you ask me. All right, so let's crack this one open. And let's see what it looks like inside. So you've got here, you've got yourself a rule book. What are dark stories? It's an exclamation. Dark stories are usually tricky, morbid, desperately sinister stories where something unfortunate has taken place in a round. You take on the role of a conspirator in one of these twisted tales. Sometimes the answer will come quickly, 2 or 3 questions, and you'll be on the right track. But often you'll find yourself clenching your teeth on what you thought might be an easy story. In recent years, these stories have become increasingly popular, whether you know them as brain teasers, riddlers, mysteries, or simply puzzles. No stories are dark as these. Dark Stories Real Crime Edition. Instructions. Cannot be answered with a yes or no answer. So it's the rules. Should not be answered with a yes or no. The master is always right, and the only correct solution is the one found on the back of the card. About the designers, the illustrator, and publishing information. So a 4-page like that, back, and that's your rule book for the game. So what stories are included? The Futile Desire, Beauty Queen, The Clown, Tragic Trip, Dear Uncle Doctor, The Country Wife, Snapshot, The Turncoat, Mysterious Trollmaker, Money Grubbing Poultry, Duped, Red Riding Hood's Revenge, Call of Home, Fatal Mistake, Ghost Rider, Unequal Treatment, Exposing Leisure, Over and Out, Mysterious Departure, Dark Side of Frame, In Plain View, Greeted with Lead, Keeping Up Appearances, Wanted Dead or Alive, Economic Miracle, The Dream is Over, Patriarch with Horns, Watery Grave, Fatal Tools, Questionable Obedience, Skeptic, Gourmet for the Mentally Insane, and here's a whole bunch more of these. Again, there's 50 of these. I don't need to go through each and every one of them. I'm going to pick one card and read the back of it. So on the front, you got the picture, and on the bottom, you got a little description. He sat his whole life long, but wanted to be a writer, just like his father. So let's take a look. This one here. So it says, on May 26, 1828, an illiterate and mentally handicapped boy of roughly 16 years was taken in by a captain in Nuremberg. He had a difficult time making himself understood, saying little more than that he wanted to be a writer like his father. The only thing he could write was his name, Caspar Hauser. He quickly learned to speak fluently and explained that he had spent most of his life sitting in a low, dark cell, a claim that was supported by various physical anomalies. On December 17, 1833, Hauser died of a stab wound inflicted by a stranger. There are many theories about the Hauser family lineage and the reasons for his years of inhumane captivity. One says that he might have been born in 1812, the hereditary Prince of Baden, who then disappeared, allowing a less significant line of the royal family to succeed to regency. However, this was never confirmed. There it is. So that's box 1. That's what you're buying. And Dark Stories set 1. And then you have Dark Stories, like we said in this box. It's a double unboxing. Dark Stories 2, 50 more Twisted Tales, again by Z-Man Games. And this one says, they're darker, they're trickier, they're more morbid. Dark Stories 2, even more twisted mysteries, and their dose of fun that's guaranteed to give you goosebumps. Solve the puzzle, ask questions, make guesses, and puzzle over these bizarre sequences of events as you construct them piece by piece, alone or with friends. They will quickly capture your imagination and spice up any party. Can you handle even more thrills and excitement? Yes, then Dark Stories 2 is the game for you. Again, 2 or more players, age 13 and up. It can take between 2 and 222 minutes. Out in 2005, Z-Man Games, Dark Stories 2. Let's crack it open and see what's inside. Again, you got the instruction book. What are Dark Stories? Instructions. The master is always right, no matter what the detectives believe. The answer on the back of the card is the only possible solution. Good. Again, the designer, the illustrator, publishing information. Okay, 50 more Twisted Tales. I'm not going to read them all again. The Blind Man, the Elevator, the Jump, Short Cut, the Receiver, Push of a Button, the Cat, A Lot of Money, Shootout, Reconciliation, Climb, The Old Lady, Fatality Wise, The Drama, Cholesterol, Reunited, Pimples, Wholesome Water, Heart Attack, Menu, Frozen, The Sea, Car Trouble, The Door, Hole in the Head, Under Palm Trees, and The Mall. Let's take a look at The Mall. Did the first one in the other box, I'll do the last one in this box. The Mall. A woman went to the mall. Shortly thereafter, her house was empty. The woman visited the mall twice that day. During her first visit, she needed to use the restroom. While she was in one of the stalls, someone reached under the door and stole her purse. Fortunately, the woman had left the spare key with her neighbor, so she would not be locked out of her house. As soon as she came back home, she got a call from the mall telling her that her purse had been found. However, when she returned to the mall, she was told that no one had seen her bag. She returned home to find that she had been robbed. And these are brain teasers. Not for everyone, but fun for party game. Again, Dark Stories 1, Dark Stories 2. You get 100 Twisted Tales with the 2 box sets. So, thank you for joining me for another unboxing video. Dark Stories, box set 1, box set 2, 50 Twisted Tales from Real Crime Cases, and additional 50 for the second set. Thank you for joining me today for this unboxing. Be safe, be well, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you for joining me.